Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Verizon Center. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, taking a look at Paul George, what will we see from him?
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10", great athleticism, length, dynamic finisher at the rim, and he can guard multiple positions defensively.
And you know what, Steve? His growth defensively has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. Right now, they're fighting for some breathing space in the Eastern Conference. Still in the top 8, but by no means safe.
Checking out Washington, they've actually been right about where you'd expect them to be, guys. Right in the middle of the pack. Kind of average.
And that can be a tricky place for franchises. Not really a contender, but often without the draft picks to make a big leap. It'll be interesting to see if and how they manage to break through.
Now here's Garnett. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Brooklyn. And Gasol gets it to go.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
For the Washington Wizards, they've come in off the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
And Kevin, they would have had to be sensational defensively to compensate for their lack of offense in that game.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? I don't think they're built to play those kind of low-scoring, grinded-out games. They weren't that time, at least.
Here's Philadelphia. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And a year ago, they avoided any mistakes winning the season series against this club.
Back to George. The pass to Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. They get Al Harrington. There it is, guys. That away defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Steve mentioned the success they had against them in their contest a year ago. They did exactly what they needed to do against them.
Yep, it was a solid performance from them. Most times they got together. They should have them feeling good about their chances today.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Tayshaun Prince. Gasol attacking. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Nash against Conley. Nash hits to Harrington. Feeds to Cantor. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
Conley gets the bucket.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Harden the pass to Harrington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harrington's got his second bucket tonight. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
That's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. We went over and back. Let's take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard for the leading free throw shooters at the two-guard position since we came out of the All-Star break. You look at Green, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, Paul George, another player that shoots extremely well from the free throw line.
Well, we've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard spot, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, that's right, because all they have done up there is convert their chances. That's it, plain and simple. These are the steadiest hands you're going to find, not just at their position, but in the league overall.
Now here's Prince. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Prince, right side. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Prince has got his first bucket of the night.
Al Harrington is back after missing all but a handful of games last season. The summer prior, after a knee surgery, he suffered a staph infection in his knee, and that had to be frustrating for him.
Now here's Gasol. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Rebound by the Wizards. Cantor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Nash drives in. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Al Harrington certainly fits a need for a lot of teams. The spread 4, for instance.
Yeah, when your power forward can step outside and knock the three-pointer down, it's incredible the spacing that occurs for your offense, and that really gives a lot of driving and passing lanes for your teammates.
The spread 4, the stretch 4, whatever you want to call it. It's been one of those nice things that the game has added that has been fun to watch and it's developed.
Yeah, sure has. A moment here now to see the numbers for Enes Kanter. Now the second half is shaped up for him, 7th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
You know, Steve, he's doing what very few players in the league are really capable of, and that's impacting games through his low-post defensive presence. And he's one of the best shot blockers in the game in terms of his ranking, so no surprise.
Here's George after Enes Kanter's basket.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Now here's Nash. 9 points last game out. Harden outside. Lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Conley. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Wizards making a switch here. Arthur's checked in. Now, here is Harden. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, people look at Steve Nash, guys, and I don't know if they automatically think tremendous athlete. But he is. He's a different type of tremendous athlete. He's not going to blind you or amaze you with his running and jumping ability, but it's his agility, his coordination, his balance, the fact that he's ambidextrous, not only with his hands, but with his feet. I mean, he's equally balanced going either way with the ball or on his pivots. And he attributes a lot of that to playing soccer and ice hockey as a youth.
Now here's Turner. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. It's no secret that Steve Nash is the motor for their offense, and I asked him how he planned to slow him down. He said there really is no way to stop Nash from going where he wants, and they'll just try to rotate well to recover when they get that ball flying around on the offensive end.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And for Nash's great agility, really helps him on the offensive side, certainly, and change of speed and direction and shifting all over the floor. He can keep defenders off balance. Always has been able to do that.
Yeah, but defensively is where he's suffered here the last couple of seasons, just losing a little bit as he's aged. But, you know, a smart player and understands how to survive defensively out on the floor.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Knight. Passes to Harris. Back to Knight. Defended by Prigioni. Here's Aldridge. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Prigioni. Green left side. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Teletovic is checked in for Boris Diaw. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Oladipo. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Wizards. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, down 4 spots from them.
Seeing where the 76ers are, they found wins really hard to come by. I mean, so far it's been the same story. They're one of the teams that is still looking for answers.
And after an offseason where they'd hoped they'd made some strides, the early returns have not been good, Clark. We'll see if they can get things heading in the right direction.
And here is Knight after the 3-pointer from Green. Back to Knight. Knight gets a screen from Aldridge. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist from Tobias Harris. Hamilton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Prigioni. Outside, Green. Kicks to Turner. Covered by Hamilton. A fader. Here's Gooden. Washington with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knight with it. Now guarded by Prigioni. The feed to Hamilton. And Washington again with the bucket. The 76ers lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Prigioni dishes to Turner. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Teletovic. Back to Green. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt, on both sides, high-octane offense.
Hamilton kicks to Knight. High post try. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Brandon Knight is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Jordan Hamilton. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Oladipo, good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Brooklyn. Prigioni passes to Green. Down low, here's Teletovic. Rejected by Harris. Now Knight looking for his first basket still in this one. And the foul on Pablo Prigioni. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Gasol comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's George in for Gerald Green. Here is Duhon. Pass to Oladipo. There's the dish to Harris. 9 feet out. And that one's good. Harris has got his first points of the night.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about.
It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Oladipo. Harris with it. Now defended by Prigioni. Oladipo dishes to Cantor. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Duhon's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. It's stolen by Harrington. And Cantor throws it down. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well, and they've really blocked a lot of shots in the half.
And here is Duhon following the 3 from Corbin. And Duhan. He dishes it to Oladipo. Lock at 6. Releases. Shot is no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And George, here we go. And the layup is good. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
He kicks to Cantor. Harris outside. Dishes to Oladipo. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish. Victor Oladipo, a 6'5" shooting guard out of Indiana. You know, when you talk about athleticism, toughness, defense, grit, work ethic, those are the selling points. And I think he'll be a stingy defender from day one. And as he continues to improve his shooting, Oladipo has a chance to be a star.
Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. The shot by George, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
That's good. And back to Oladipo. And Steve, you mentioned his shooting touch still a little inconsistent, but Clark, more of a slasher at the college level, but maybe could see an improved shot as he goes to the pro.
Well, he certainly has his fans among NBA GMs. The athleticism is there. The work ethic is there. I thought his shot improved dramatically during his college career, so this is a kid that I think is going to just continue to get better and better.
And here is Diop after Al Harrington hitting the 3. Conley kicks to George. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Arthur sets the pick for Harden. There's the pass to Arthur. Rejected by Gasol. George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And Green gets it to go.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Boris Diop. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Conley. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Let's see the stat sheet here on Michael Conley. A breakdown since the All-Star break. First in free throw shooting, 7th in steals, and of course, passing, such a big part of his game, one of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
Yeah, his focus from the line has been special, and that's one reason, Steve, he's at the top of the list in free throw shooting percentage, because his focus is on target, and he doesn't stray from that. His routine is excellent.
So it's Philadelphia now, leading by 5. Outside, George. Back to Conley. He passes to George. Feeds it to Conley. 4 on the clock. Green. This one for 3. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound. Defended by George. The 19-foot shot. Prince misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside Conley. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. 76ers on defense. It's Harden with the drive. And it's sent back by Diaw. Here's George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The Wizards having all kinds of trouble defending against George.
He has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
And George drops them both. Wizards trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Nash. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Prince kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Conley, the pass to George. That doesn't go either for George.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Harden outside. Prince with a screen on Green. Here's Harden, and that one's good. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside Conley. Passes it to Diaw. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Diaw. 3-pointer. Now Harrington grabs the board. Harrington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harden with it. 6 points for him. Nash outside. That drops.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Outside Conley. Back to George. The 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here is Conley. 9 points in the game so far. Conley off the pick from Gasol. Conley dishes to George. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
The drive by Green gets it to go. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Green against Harden. Back to Prince. All sorts of time, and the jumper is on the mark. 2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Conley kicks to George. There's the feed to Diaw. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Philadelphia. Here's a Teletovic comes in for Boris Diaw.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Steve Nash.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Knight passes to Harden. They grabbed their own miss, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And here is Conley. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Harden. Can't get it to go. And so that's the end of the first half. 76ers lead by...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hi, everyone. Damon Bruce here on 2K's at the United Center.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Paul George.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Paul George. Pau Gasol is out there with Garnett. That's Green, and it's Conley in at the one.
You know, it might have been overlooked because of the way Steve Nash has been able to get everybody involved throughout his career, but he became just the 5th player ever to reach the 10K assist mark.
Now here's Gasol. Gasol is screen on Prince. And George gets to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 6. Harden gets a screen from Cantor. It's Harden with the drive. They get it again. Moves back up. Shot by Prince. Another miss by Prince.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
And for Nash with the injuries last season and his role more off the bench. His assists, Steve, were way down last year.
But he passed Magic Johnson on the all-time list, and this season, passing Mark Jackson. So with health, who knows? Maybe he can someday catch Jason Kidd.
Clock is at 3. Here's George. Here's Garnett. The feed now to Conley. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 12.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6. Prince dishes to Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
George passes to Conley. Back to George. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it. The bump and the bucket.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Wizards trail by 12. Now, here is Harden. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And another miss by Washington.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
He feeds it to Conley. Back to George. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. You take a look at Green. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And you know what he gives away in terms of size to other big men down low, he makes up for with his agility and determination. That's what makes him such an outstanding rebounder.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to one thing you said there, Steve. It's determination. You can't be as good a rebounder as he is from the 2-guard spot without significant determination and effort. I mean, and he brings it every night.
Philadelphia leading by 12. It's George on the wing. Back to Conley. Outside, George. Offline with his 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
Now here's Conley. It's George on the wing. Back to Conley. Defended by Nash. Fires from the line. Conley gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Harden against Green. Harden kicks to Prince. Back to Harden. They need this, and that one's good. Harden's got 9.
Boy, he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Outside Conley. Gasol a screen on Nash. Conley kicks to George. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Garnett. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas. A chance here to check out some stats on Pau Gasol. Going well for him this season. First in field goal percentage. He's in the top 10 in the league in blocked shots per game, so he's a real force in the paint defensively.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe it. He doesn't miss much.
Looking out, he's out there now for the Wizards. Tobias Harris is checked in for Harrington. And it's Oladipo in for Tayshaun Prince. Here is Conley. James Harden picking up that last basket. Right side, Conley. From deep. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on around the league today, and a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New York.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Steve Nash making his last shot. Back to Gasol. He's against Cantor. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even though he's getting up there in years, guys, Powell's effectiveness shouldn't really drop off much. He's a long, skilled player who doesn't play off the ground very much, and his versatility should help his longevity.
Clark, you mentioned the versatility of Pau Gasol. Steve, it's really the defining quality of his game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the ability to do so many things offensively as a big guy just really completes a team. Now you can run any kind of offense you want. And Pau, as a passer, as a scorer, as a shooter, has been one of the best in the game for the last decade.
Now, here is George. After Enes Kanter's miss. Deflected. KG, that's good.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Wizards trail by 13. Harden dishes to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. On the high post, he drills it. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Outside Conley. Makes the lead pass. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Shot clock at 5. It's George on the wing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Oladipo, the pass to Harris. The dish to Oladipo. Back to Harris. There's the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley into the lane. George. The fadeaway. That doesn't go either for George.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And Oladipo kicks to Harden. He dishes it to Harris. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
You look at Harden's career, he was a gifted scorer at Arizona State, but with a slow start in his rookie season and playing with 2 of the best players in the league in Oklahoma City, people seem to forget that he's always been a player who can light it up.
Pablo Prigioni, who's checked in for Philadelphia.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And James Harden, the first ever draft pick by the Oklahoma City Thunder after the move from Seattle, certainly. To see him go so soon in his NBA career as he was reaching stardom had to be tough for fans, and we know Clark certainly for his team.
I agree wholeheartedly there, Kevin. And think of all the fans who wore fake beards on their faces, even buildings in OKC with beards adorning them. So Harden wasn't just a great player, his image was almost a mascot for the team as well.
Well, look at Steve, Clark. He's got the fake Harden beard on right now next to us. I mean, geez.
Beard to beard.
And it's sent back by George.
Punch right there.
Oh, great. And he slams it one-handed. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's Prigioni. After the made shot from Harris. Gasol a screen. Prigioni dishes to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here's Oladipo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The 76ers leading by 12. On the wing, George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
He kicks it to Oladipo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
He only passes to Garnett. Shot's good. And the 76ers lead by 15. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Another one falls for Washington. Here's Prigioni. Outside, George. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 70. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The 76ers leading by 13. Jordan Hamilton is out there with Arthur. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Cantor in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. This is to Teletovic. 6 to shoot. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Green. Blows the dunk. Wizards shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Knight. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Knight's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Wizards. Philadelphia shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Turner kicks to Teletovic. And the pass to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Knight against Turner. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Teletovic's shot is good.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
Wizards trail by 13. Harden with it. Picked up by Turner. Hamilton outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Teletovic.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Turner with it. Now guarded by Arthur. And Turner kicks to Green. Feeds it to Gooden. Pass to Green. He passes it to Green. Plenty of space. That doesn't go either for Green. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. 17 points for James Harden.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point is across, guys.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, he's such a versatile scorer offensively. I mean, Gasol's a guy who shoots with range. We saw him even make some threes last year for the Lakers. But really good at the mid-range area, and he'll just punish smaller defenders down on the block with either hand.
And, you know, some have labeled him a finesse big man, Steve, but I think he's consistently one of the league leaders in offensive rebounds. You can't be a finesse guy and gobble up offensive boards. He's got that big height advantage, especially at power forward.
Harden picks to Harrington. Back to Harden. From the arc. That's good. Harden's got 20 points.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Back to George. Wide open look. That's good. He's got 24.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Knight against Turner. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Brandon Knight out of Kentucky is more of a combo guard than a pure point when you look at him offensively. But with his long arms and good athleticism and at 6'3", I think there's a lot of upside for him at the defensive end of the floor. I think he's a guy that could defend 1 and 2s effectively.
Daniel Green. He's checked in for Gerald Green. And for Brandon Knight offensively, he's still trying to figure it out.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. I mean, he does have some point guard skills. He's got some athleticism. But he's really an excellent outside shooter when he's got time to set up.
George. He's guarded by Knight. Backing down is Turner. Off the left rim and out.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
Harden with it. George picks him up. And it's 8 points for Prince.
He was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Now Turner. Outside, George. On the wing. Washington with the rebound. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot by Prince. And Washington again with the bucket.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Wizards making a switch here. Nash is checked in. Philadelphia leading by 5. And Turner kicks to George. Pass to Gasol. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. It's Harden with the drive. That one goes. Harden's got 16 here in the second half.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
George against Prince. George dishes to Gasol, and there's the 3-second violation. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Conley's checked in. Harrington with a screen on Conley. Harden outside. Takes a three. And the Wizards hit it in from deep.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Conley gets to Gasol. Back to Conley. Right side Gasol. Shot clock at 6. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Nash with the ball. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Kanter gets a screen from Prince. Nash kicks to Harden. Now the feed to Kanter. Harrington. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Outside, Green. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist here tonight.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
It's Harden with the drive. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has been an unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Nash against Conley. George kicks to Gasol. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. George has got 26 points.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
It's Harden with the drive. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Harden with a screen on Gasol. Nash against Green. Clock at 6. Nash the pass to Harrington. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Nash tries again. And the layup is good.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Outside Conley. Back to George. The tray. Rebound Washington. Harrington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Harden. Uncovered. A rebound by Garnett.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Right side, Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Prince dishes the night. And a big-time jam right there. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Conley gets to Gasol. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
It's Nash with the drive. Back to Harden. Right through the knee for the line. Harden's got 31.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's Garnett in the powerful one-handed slam.
Did not need two hands for that slam.
You know, he can cede the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
I like it, Kev. Just switch it up.
Nash the pass to Kenny. Good D by Gasol. The 76ers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And here's George. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Five to shoot. From deep. Washington with the rebound. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Harden's got the ball. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Here's Juwan. So Philadelphia wins it. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think